And we are live. We are live again here. Still breaking down the design and control of concrete mixtures. We're gonna do. We want to try to finish it today, Sunday. Yes, on a Sunday. I see you guys. I mean, there's more people um going into. So we did stop in here. Probably gonna finish today. We're on page 333. Um, and we're gonna keep going as you speak. Trying to help as many as I can to break down this, and we're probably gonna end up doing a little school for people out there because there's not enough information. So all right, let's go. This is page 333. We are moving to the next one. So we're going to page 334. In page 334, as you see, we highlight figure 1541. And then the first paragraph over here, the first three lanes over here of this paragraph on the left hand side. And then we move down to finishing form surfaces. We go down to grout, clean, rubbed, finished. This paragraph, I could say, take your time to highlight, especially the numbers, the acronyms, and the numbers of half-inch bars of fine aggregates meeting the requirements. As you see, these paragraphs is almost highlight. Um, then here, we're gonna go right here on the right-hand side, sufficient. So as you see, we cut from this paragraph to this paragraph. We end up finishing in sufficient water for a thick. And then we highlight apply uniformly by brush, plaster trowel, or rubber float of a to completely fill all the air bubbles on holes. Okay. Um. So this is page 334. We're gonna move to another. Um. This is very important part of it. This is page 339, where we find joint concretes and type of joints. Isolation joints is very important, so highlight that. As well, going down to isolation joint materials, the first three names are here in this paragraph after the image. And then contraction joints are very important as well. Um, I suggest you to highlight most of it. Take your time to read it and highlight this paragraph. And the test can come questions like, what type of joint concrete is the one who control the cracking? So that's contraction joints. So as you see, I tapped this page. We are in 339 as a joints type, concrete joints types. You can tap. Um, okay, I guess we're back. I don't know if we went through a little bit of the internet maybe could be slow. But I think we're back. We're back. Okay. So this type of joints, very important. 339 isolated joints, contraction joints. Um, then we go to page 340, and then saw cut joints. Like I tell you, there's 3 to 4 type of joints, and I want you to highlight this. Saw cut joints as well. At least the 4 or 5 lanes of this one describe it very well. And then we're gonna highlight table 15-5 over here, which is spacing contraction joints in meters, feet. So highlight at the top this table as table spacing of contraction joints. Okay. Um, the third paragraph after the table, we're gonna highlight at least the 4 or 5 lanes of this one. So I believe that's the most important content over here. And then we're gonna go down to edging and hand tooling joints, and then we're gonna go over there all the way down to here. After concrete surface, we're gonna highlight contraction joints, whether sawed, grooved, or performed, should be exactly all the way down to interlock. It's important all the way down here. Okay, see my finger moving. Okay, so that's one thing. Um, other considerations are on page 341. Um, Other considerations, right here, all the way down here, where it says contraction joints in wall should be spaced not more than about 6 meters. 6 meter, which stands for 20 feet apart. It depends, because some questions are tricky. Some questions will say, make sure that you see the units where they ask the question for, because you can get tricked like that and then fail the test or fail the questions. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, and then gonna go construction joints. Conjunction joints are for stopping points during the construction process. You see, there's construction joints, sargent points, contraction joints, isolation points, isolation joints. These type of joints are very important. They can ask you definitely a question of this in the test. Then we're gonna move along to let me see. Another one that I think is very important: removing forms. This is page 344. And then we're gonna highlight in here: vertical forms are typically removed at the start of the next day, provided that concrete has met minimum strength requirements. Removing forms. So vertical forms are typically removed. You already know. Okay, and then very important over here in this paragraph over here says, so I'm gonna read this: 2.5 lanes for concrete temperatures above 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit. The side forms of reasonable thick supported sections can usually be removed after 24 hours after placing. Very important. This one, and then there's more things important over here, and then shoring may be removed between 3 days and 21 days. So you should also highlight this. And this is page 334. You can tap this page as a removing forms. Tab it, very important. I'm gonna move to the next one. So as we go, follow along. Chapter 36. We're coming into chapter 36. I don't see nothing in here, but I see this. In page 365. After this images right here, you can see here the shallow repairs can be filled with a dry pack mortar as described earlier. They should be placed in layers not more than 13 millimeter half-inch in thick, which the layer given a scratch finish to improve bond with the subsequent layer. So I put repairs cleaning. That's what I put in this as a tab in this page. Now we go on to chapter 17. Chapter 17 and page 367. We are going to curing. First paragraph, highlight completely. Curing concrete. Put a tap on this page and let's move along. You have type of curings also, very important. You can tap this page, put type of curing: initial curing, intermediate curing, external curing, internal curing, accelerated curing. So you can tab this page as well, 368, and put type of curing. So you have it. If they ask you about it, you already know where to find things. So um, here on page 370, we got wet coverings. Wet coverings. Please highlight these first three lanes in wet coverings where and the point ends. I consider this to be very important, and tab it as well as a wet covering. Then we go into here, page 372, right here at the top. I don't know, probably you can see, but they are practical and the most widely used method for curing, all the way down to materials. This paragraph you can highlight, and then 372, form left in place, left side of the page, in the same page. Highlight this whole paragraph, and I put wood form left in place as a tab. Wood form left in place. Put as a tab. We're moving to page 374. Curing duration and temperature. This is page 374, and then you can see here for concrete slabs on ground all the way down to the minimum of 7 days. All the way down to the minimum of 7 days, and then we're here in cold weather. Concreting all the way to flexural strength. And then we're gonna move along to hot weather concrete. It's page 381. And yeah, when to take precautions. See, go on, remove. When to take precautions. This is hot weather and concrete. Put a tab on it and highlight this whole paragraph over here. Very important. Take a time. You see, as we see, it's a pattern in here. Recognition from the pages before, the 10 degrees Celsius to 15 degree or 15 Fahrenheit to 60. I found this to be important, so highlight it as well. Page 381. Then we move to page 382. 382. If the temperature, right here, if the temperature of freshly mixed concrete is increased all the way down with project specifications, right here on page 382, this is the second paragraph on the left side. If temperatures of freshly mixed, you already know, with project specifications. That's 382. Tab it. I could say temperature changes as well. Just it's all about temperature changes. Page 384. As you see, I highlight these images. Cracking cracks. Right here. So it's figure 8.6, and then all the way down to all the bullet points up in the left side of the same page. Highlight those. This is page 384. Then moving along to page 385. Right here at the bottom, when the rate of the operation bleed water exceeds 1 kilogram meter or square meters, or blah 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 per hour, precaution measures are such as. Right here, we move right here, the first 4 lanes in here, you're gonna highlight, and then you're gonna go down over here. One or more precaution listed below may minimize the occurrence of plastic stringage cracking. They should be considered during planning and execution. And then I want you to highlight all of these bullet points that I have in here, which is start from the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. Okay, and then you're gonna tab this page as a creating stringage cracking, or however you can however you want to remember it. The easiest that you can remember it. That'll be great. That's page 385. Move along to temperature changes again. Page 390. Probably gonna finish this book today. Took us like 3 to 4 episodes. So if you find the video, go back to the other ones. They probably gonna be in my playlist. How to pass the electrical exam in Florida, exam prep. You can do the playlist and go down and check that out. Um, I'm doing lives to help the channel get some reach instead of just uploading the videos. Still, the videos will be uploaded regardless. So let's do it like that. So I'm guessing that can help more people to get reach out. Hopefully, the algorithm help us, and then also GNR contractors or other people that needs this book breakdown can take advantage of it. So if you have a friend that is a GC, you want a breakdown of this book, and I have it, just send it to the channel and make him subscribe, like, and go to the episodes that I can serve him. So cementitious materials, cementitious material, blah blah blah. So my pronunciation is not the best, so get along with it. This paragraph we're gonna go all the way down to the last 3 lanes. A Portland cement temperature changes of 4 degrees slash a Fahrenheit. General will change the concrete temperature by only 0.5 Celsius or 1 degree Fahrenheit. That's page 390, left side. And then I tab this page as a temperature change. It's page 390, and then we're gonna go here to page 393, transporting and handling concrete in hot weather. So the third paragraph right here, you're gonna highlight many projects and specifications require that this charge of concrete be completed within 90 minutes of mixing. Very important. That's page 393. You can put discharge time, concrete handling as a tab for the page. Page 394. Curing and protection in hot weather, right here. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can see it a little bit better, but yeah. Yep. So very important, this first 3 lanes up all the way up to at least 72 hours. So curing and protection in hot weather concrete. So like I said, you can put curing hot weather, curing concrete hot weather, or curing hot weather protection. That's a long tab, so try to abbreviate or put acronyms on your tab. This is page 394, left side, second paragraph. We're going down to page 399, which is chapter 19, and then we're gonna go when take precautions. First 3 lanes in here. Tab it, cold weather concreting. And as you said, you know where I get this from. You know where I get all these highlights is from a Rocket Center test. Rocket Center. There's a link on my YouTube channel if you want to take a look. But you're gonna have to make some investments. By the way, you're gonna have to make an investment if you want Rocket Center as a source of to study, because I recommend it strongly because they were the one who they helped me out with passing the test. As an online course where you're gonna purchase either the course, you can buy the books as well. You can buy everything in there if you're ready to make the investments, and they have everything, which all the highlights for every single book. So I strongly encourage that you take a look. That's how I passed it. I don't think any school in Florida will give you as much as value as this one. And I can say it because I know, because I went to, for with the I went through everything and I experienced everything. So I highly recommend this. And yes, there's a link that if you purchase the course, I will get a commission. But like I said, the very important thing is not about the highlights; it's about the simulation tests. That the only way that you're gonna get it is paying for the course. So hopefully this give you enough value. So when you decide, you go purchase it and study, because it will give you the highlights, but the highlights is not the important part. The simulation test is the most important thing, because it has simulation test has a time set, and it also have the way that the simulation task goes is that uh, it alters different books, different questions. So you start getting used to the style of the test, and you start getting that memory, that muscle memory, that you know which book at least to get. And then from your tabs and your titles in your index and your table of content and your tables breakdown, you will be closer to the questions than anything else. And this is all about muscle memory. If you want to pass the test, it's about muscle memory, and I can say another thing, that is muscle memory and psychological, because all those questions are psychological questions. They're trying to fool you and take you to a place on the book that does not it. So yes, the book has some similarity of has some similarity on it. So hey, you're more than welcome to do this. So let's go back to the episode. Let's go back to here. So when to take precaution. So the first three names, all the way down to 40-degree Fahrenheit in that little parenthesis. Tap cold concreting, cold weather concreting. That's is page 399, like I said. And then we're going over here. This paragraph is page 400, the first three names as well, all the way here. Um, and then, like I said, the course has all these highlights if you want to make sure. Uh, this course has all of those highlights. I'm just giving it for free. And then I will go to, once I finish all the books and breakdowns, I will go to live streaming. So keep up with the channel, follow along the channel if you are starting your journey to study. And at least it's going to take you, being realistic, at least to 3 to 6 months to study and get used to it. To study, get the breakdown of the books, buy the books, study the books, go through everything. Um, and it's a very complete course. I think it's one of the best. I never went to school. I never paid to school. I never went to Mike Bolt, Hype Bolt, nothing like that. I did purchase two courses, and if you check on my channel, they're linked right there. And if you signed up, yes, I will get a commission. So, but at least what I'm doing here is add the most value as I can for you to get it done. As well as my channel, I'm an electrical contractor, so I'm putting videos out there and what I do and what I'm facing and what I'm trying to accomplish, growing my company from zero to from zero. Um, and God only knows, me and God only knows how much we're gonna grow and where we're gonna get. And hopefully, stay healthy, no accidents or nothing, and God protect us. But let's keep on going. Um, then we're gonna go to, let me see, frequency testing on page 418. You see frequency testing for 418, left side. And then you're gonna go up to usually aggregates. Right here it is, left side, top paragraph, the first two names. Usually aggregates moisture tests are conducted once or twice a day and monitored throughout the day with moisture meters. Very, very important. You can tap this book to this page. It's 418 as a frequency of testing. Um, right here, page 421. We're gonna go here and we're gonna go to consistency and flow. Consistency and flow. The first two lanes. Consistency refers to the rela relative mobility and of freshly mixed cement past paste or mortar, or to its ability to flow. 421 tab it as consistency and flow. Let's go. Let's see which one is. So let's see. We're gonna go here. 428, page 428. Everybody in 428. Left side. Right side. Consistency. Down here, consistency. There's a lot of things in here. There's definitely a question that comes from the test over here. Very important. Take I can remember that there's something in here about lump sum diameter that is gonna come in the test for sure, or it's the ones that usually come in the test about concrete mixing, about this book. So so be careful. Really be breaking down all these numbers. Right here, like I said, this whole paragraph completely. They can ask you for anything on the bottom, or each layer rotted 25 times, or here you can see in 5 sign minus 2 seconds, or height within 200 millimeters, 8-inch diameter based on 100 millimeter 4-inch, and a steel rod of 5/8 inch diameter, or no more than 24 inches long, with the hemispherically shaped tips. All of this very, very important. So consistency is very important. All of this, take your time. If you ever find this video, take your time to break this down, because there's definitely a question that it can come from this test. That's a highly possibility here. And then as I tab it, because it is about slump sum diameters, slump cone diameters that's gonna come. Slump cone diameters. If you wanna highlight all the slump cone diameters, you're more than welcome to tap it. That's 428. And tab slump cone diameter. Slump cone diameter. And then we're gonna go to this page, air content, second paragraph, page 331. Right here. Another paragraph that I believe is very important. Pressure, method, all of this, blah, 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 blah. The first lane for the second paragraph. And then right here, right at the bottom of it, the last 3 lanes in the bottom says, for this reason, the pressure method is not suitable for determining the air content of concretes made with some lightweight aggregates or other very porous. I don't know. So 431, right side, bottom paragraph, air content. Please tab it as a. I tab this page as a pressure method not suitable. All right, and page 433. Okay, no, sorry. Page 432 first. You're gonna highlight. This method can be used for concrete containing any type of aggregate, including lightweight or other porous aggregates. Very important. These 3 lanes right here, right on. So follow my accent and my pronunciation and highlight these 3 little lanes right here. That's 432, left side. And then we're gonna go back to 433 right here, second paragraph. I want you to highlight the standard test specimen for compressive all the way down. All these numbers, guys, all the way down to here. As you see here, still says maximum size of 25 millimeter 1 inch. I want you to go down to this lane. Numbers are very important and very precious to remember, or remember where they at. So I tab this page as a cylinder specimen concrete. Tab A Z cylinder specimen concrete 433. Right side bottom paragraph. And y'all should be happy. We're about to be done with the breakdown of this book, which I'm so happy for it that I did it. Sucks it's on a Sunday, but hey, we gotta get. I'm trying to be committed to do more live streams, so hopefully we can reach out more people and we can grow this channel as it's supposed to be. My goal in here is to help you guys if you go through the process, and this channel could be something that you can stop by, spend a lot of hours, and you can save some money, or you can get it can save money and time, wasting time buying courses that are not going to be worth it. Like I said, in my bio or in my channel, there's 2 links where I study from, and that's how I pass it. I didn't went to school. I didn't buy my bulk CDs or none of that conventions and courses that you spend weeks or weekends studying. None of that stuff. And I think the is the more affordable way to do it, and the more that you can save time and money and get the value that you deserve for what you're paying for, because out there's not a lot of information, and that's why I wanted to bring this out, and hopefully thousands of people in Florida can find this and subscribe and help us grow. So this is page 440. And then we're going to go right here, evaluation of compression test results. Please highlight this, plus the bullet points in here, all the way down here. So all the way down here, up to 5,000 PSI down here. Okay. 440 right here, evaluation of compression test. So compression test PSI results. Tab as a compression test PSI result, or whatever you can relate to. You put 5,000 PSI, whatever they allow you to tab. And then finally, for the good of this, we're gonna finish this book with, well, espérate. So finish this book here, glossary index, which is page 523. Glossary index 523, which is great. I'm also gonna give my highlights on the indexes, guys. This is, I don't know how much value I can add to you, and you're convinced that you need to get this course. Not because of the highlights, because you're gonna get the highlights from here. It's for the simulation test. 524 bleeding, highlight bleeding. 525 highlight crazing in the index glossary, appendix glossary. I'm sorry, glossary. Yeah, great. Crazing, creep. 525, and then in page 527, honeycomb. Highlight that. And page 529, highlight modulus of elasticity. Very important. This is where you go and you find the subject of the question and you don't know where you're at, or it's not tab, or you don't know where you go over here and you look for those. And then that's a definition. It's like the definition of it. You will see if it's a definition, there's something on the context of the book. So highlight that. 529, modulus of elasticity. Got nothing. And then slurry right here, page 532. Slurry. Para mis latinos por allá, estamos activos, también hablamos español. Déjennos saber si se encuentran algún contenido y necesitan que el video lo hagamos en español también. We are open to do that. And then I put a tab in this page in slurry. Must be very important. Maybe slurry will come at the test allegedly. And then that was page 532 that we passed, slurry or slurry. And then acronyms, guys, acronyms. Hey, you can tap this and put acronyms in this page. Acronyms, put a tab on the top, acronyms. That might help you out. Who knows if they come with an acronym in question that help you for GCs as well, or other people that have to go through this book to pass the test. And then we got finally index, which is page 573. Index, tab it at top, index, put in an index thing. And yeah, so I'm gonna give you also my highlights in the index. So I got bleeding, I got Portland limestone cement, I got porcelain modified Portland cement. These are the pages. This is the index. Whenever you find the subject or adjective, there's those subjects or adjectives of names are in those pages. Bull floating right here on page 575. Bull floating 329, 330, 331, 333, 354. So something also as well. So yeah, to help you out, calcium, C and Z, we're in C letter. Calcium hydroxy. Also, that's in the index. I highlight this. Chutes. On the other side of it, chutes. Page 304, 36, 306, 308, and 319. 575 page. A breakdown of consolidation of concretes. Page 576, right here, consolidation of concrete. External vibration right here. Also, those are pages 325, 327, 324. Consolidation of concrete, external and vibration. And then moving to F. Letter F, or, well, the index is a little bit trickier here, but it's in D. You follow D and you move along to the top. Next page is 577. 577, left side top. Freezing and taut wind, which is page 215, 216, 217, 577. I don't have, okay. In page 580, 580 top, left side, mixing water, mixing concrete, mixing water, 83 in 90, mixing concrete, 298, 302, stationary mixers, 299, 300, mobile batching, C, volumetrics, concrete. You gotta go to volume, so you gotta write a V. Let's go to V for that. It tells you. Then plastic shrinkage, cracking, very important here. Plastic shrinkage, that's on page 581, and you're gonna be on the left side top, and then plastic shrinkage cracking, 68, 69, 166, 191, 348, 348, 384, 385. And almost done. Seawater as well. Seawater, page 582. Seawater, 87 and 391. That's on S. Right side, top. Right around the middle, a little bit above the middle. Seawater, page 87, 391. 382, page 382. And then strength tests for acceptance criteria. Strength tests right here, page 583. And you go to 260 and 440. Strength tests, go there. And then in page 583, top left, alternative materials. So supplementary cementing material. So it's kind of, you see the acronyms SCM, So supplementary cementous materials, SCM, stands for that. That's acronyms. I can come. That's page 65. Alternative materials, 65. And lastly, but not least, and I hope you find this helpful and reach out to thousands and thousands of people in Florida. Trimmy, 584. Trimmy, all the way down here. Trimmy on the bottom left, page 384. Trimmy, also underwater concrete. Page is 103, 124, 131, 305, 323. Not least, and that's it. This is the breakdown of concrete mixtures, and I'm hoping you find this live. And on to the next one, I believe we're gonna start doing the breakdown of let me see if I can bring it up. The breakdown of this book. This is a new book. Oh, so I know I'm not related to it, but Florida Contractor Manual, FCM, Florida Contractor Manual. Big baby, like little Bible here, but we're gonna get this breakdown per chapter as well. And you guys gotta stay tuned. Stay tuned for the next live or next episode or next video, and hoping you guys get the value that I wish. Peace out. A lot of love. Keep working. And I see you in the next one, guys. See you on the next one. Love ya. Take care and let's go. Let's get the licenses.